That didn't sound much like jazz, did it? It was just a major scale. That represents, and I'm going to get down to some basics now. After talking the first 20 videos about mostly mindset stuff, which I love, obviously, to talk about, which I think is pretty important as an improviser, let's get down to some basics so people don't revolt and, you know, say, I'm out of here, this is dumb. So, video 21 is going to first, I'm making sure that people have the comb of knowledge and aren't missing any teeth in it. So we all talking the same language. So, the first thing I want to make sure that you understand, if you don't know anything about music or just play a little bit by rote or whatever, is the musical alphabet. Musical alphabet is A through G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No H, no I, no J, no K. It starts over after that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, to infinity in both directions. Backwards, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, to infinity backwards too. Until it gets too low for us to hear or too high for us to hear. Humans can only hear a certain range of pitches. So we can get into science of that another time. So we have to all accept that there's a musical alphabet and the notes are associated with it. The higher it goes, the higher the pitch, the lower it goes, the lower the pitch. Okay? Cool? Now, the weird part is that if you look on a piano, say for instance, very visual, between the notes B and C and E and F, there's no black key. This is strange. We don't know exactly why. I always tell my students, I'm saving that question for Answerland after I die. Get there, like, what's up with that? But there's some pretty interesting correlations between that and nature. I found out through some study that even Isaac Newton back in the 1500s was realizing this too, as a prism redirected the light coming through the window into a rainbow on the wall, as we've probably all seen in our life, or seen a rainbow. He noticed that the thickness of each color was just like the musical alphabet. Interesting. So that if red was a big, thick color, orange, the next color, Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Orange was about half the size of red, and yellow was about as big as red. Again, so it went red, small orange, big yellow, big green, small blue. Even though blue is one of the primary colors, he knows that was small like orange was. So this correlates actually. If A is red, B is a half step to C. So what's a half step? It's when on your violin when it's close fingers. On a guitar, it'd be 1 fret. So on the piano, it'd be the nearest note. It'd be a half step. A whole step is the space finger. All right? Or with a black key in between on the piano, or 2 frets on a fretted instrument. So that's the basics of a few things. We just have to accept that between B and C and E and F, everywhere in every instrument, all the time, it's a constant that there's a natural half step there. And we'll adjust all our thinking, all our talking to that. And so if you didn't know that before, if you've experienced music already, you probably did. But we're going to make sure that everybody's speaking the same language here. We don't know why this is, but it is also in nature, which is pretty cool. And music actually kind of gets in alignment with rainbows. Pretty hippy-dippy, but I like it.